Bloom's been exploding. I watched that one jump that day.
Okay, guys, we are about to talk about these stocks that I'm holding for the weekend and going into the next week. Some of you are already in these stocks, and this is what's in the portfolio right now. Very diversified, as you know. And I know I don't really got too much time before the market's closed to make a full 52-week low building a watch list. So we just gonna talk about what I'm holding on in right now. Just a quick update. And if you got any requests for videos that you would like me to make over the weekend, then let me know in the comments below. I'll get on that immediately. And if you would still like to continue to make this money over the weekend, you can join me in my Banking with Billy classroom 24/7, where I'll still be putting out all of our cryptocurrency alerts, letting you know when to buy, letting you know when to sell. And currently, right now, I am still holding in on BTC, which we're just gonna add into this list right now. We up about 800% in there, which is an insane amount. In fact, I don't even want to let that thing go. Trying to see if this is gonna get over that 100,000, and BTC coming in for this insane bullishness all here today is the reason why we see so many stocks and the market's getting so extremely bullish here today as well. Overall, everything coming in more bullish here at the end of this week and closing out more bullish could come in for that bullish sentiment can carry over into the next week. So Monday could be a big rally, and next week is a big week. Monday next week is Tech Week. They got that big tech convention. And so that's automatically going to make everybody rallying over everything tech, everything quantum, everything crypto, and all that good stuff like that. So we got a lot of stuff to be looking forward to. And over the weekend, I'll talk about some of the different companies that are going to be at that CES 2025. But let's get into it though. With PLUG. So plug power, man. Plug in and power up because they about to go to the moon. They already sitting here at $2.59. Even today, up 11.16%. This has been coming in for more bullish since the last few days. We've been holding in on PLUG in the Discord. Of course, every stock on this list is going out with alerts in the Discord, so I won't waste your time with any of that. And we see how plug is starting to come in for even more bullish divergence. The beginning of the bullish divergence on a longer term investment time frame. We talking about the monthly charts up here, man. And this clean bullish divergence, they're gonna take note of here at the beginning of 2025. And happy New Year's, everybody. And glad to be coming into New Year with you all. We got this thing that dropped all the way from $75 after making a multi-month bull run from the lows of $2 to those highs. It dropped back down to once again the lows of this $2, and you can see that they're doing nothing but buying this up non-stop. Plug is an easy one here. This one's gonna take quite a bit though. Don't get me wrong, because like you got a market cap of 2.36 billion over here. You know they're gonna need a lot of pressure to really. And they got a free float of 8.49 million over there. They'll most likely never even fill up that float. But what they'll do is have a clean uptrend. I mean, it's gonna be a choppy one because the day traders and swing traders getting there at this point until they get up to the highs of like maybe like around $10. When it gets over five, it's already a big difference there because a lot of smaller traders can't mess with it, don't want to mess with it at that time. And then when it get up to like $10, then that's when bigger whales and institutions and stuff feel like they really start to believe in that thing. Those are key levels there. So we're really looking to see if we can break past that $5. And this is just the beginning, along with some good news coming out on PLUG, adding to the bullish sentiment. A lot of stuff happening already in the beginning of this year. This here is talking about how Plug and Bloom Energy, I don't know what Bloom Energy is. We're going to check that out in a second, are jumping on new hydrogen rules. The Treasury Department issued a new rules on Friday for companies trying to get tax breaks for making clean energy, a fuel that can make some of the world's dirtiest industries green. On the margin, the new rules could help some of the players in the nascent industry like Plug Power and Bloom Energy. But they're also so vulnerable to potential rule changes under the incoming Trump administration. Plug stock was up 10% on Friday. Bloom was up 8. We got to go check out Bloom stock. So clean hydrogen could theoretically become one of the most important energy sources in the world if it can be made efficiently and cheaply. It can be used to power vehicles and replace natural gas in industrial businesses that would otherwise be difficult to carbonize. But so far, it's been very slow going for the industry. Okay, we're going to dive deeper into PLUG as I plan on making a single video for this one. So look forward to that. Okay, before we do go from this one, we'll check out their short interest, and then you'll be able to see that they are massive, huge in short interest on PLUG and over along in Mumu. Oh, we ain't got the extra largest coming in. You got the extra largest going out with the largest going out. And they all going out across the board right now. But some of the most bullish wave of the cost distribution that you ever see coming in, and it's not pretty much is there's nothing holding us back now. I mean, we just need people to stop selling and just only start buying, and then this thing is just gonna continuously climb up, especially with that short interest like that. This will come in for the squeeze, and again, remember that this thing coming in for a super squeeze would make this stock. Hold on, let me see. Would make this stock go all the way back up to the highs of about that $75. And it's crazy because it's actually been higher than that. I didn't even go all the way back there to see. Check this out. It's even way higher than that before. That's crazy. But next you got FFIE. Ooh, the Faraday future. They've been getting super bullish in the last few days. We still holding in on FFIE as well. Some stocks like so if you each individual trader needs to make sure that they're minding their own individual trading strategies. Okay, so like some people might like to go for things for the longer term, but maybe you like to only go for those things for the quick swing. Me myself, I'm a quick swing trader. I'm still holding in on FFIE, but sometimes off of those things to pull back, maybe you can't bear how much that thing will pull back, so you got to lock in gains. And I recommend that you do lock in gains and go for the next thing. You already know me, no matter what, I'm gonna tell you the same thing. You going for a 7 to 15% stop loss on everything, and once you lock in gains off of that, then you just move on to the next things, so on and so forth. And then if you waiting for the next play to go out, then I recommend not rushing into anything and just sitting back for the next swing trade. Now you just be able to find yourself up into a massive rally. It's already happening on easy stocks. As you can see, every stock that I'm holding here is literally all in the green. And even when the market turn red, we still gonna be all in green, except for HOLO that's pulling back. But HOLO's still holding up too. But FFIE, so they as well finna be up at that CES. Look, they already talking about marking your calendars for the January 5th. We'll go ahead and check that out. What they talking about here. Yeah, so Faraday Futures found itself in the spotlight with a dramatic stock surge. The California-based EV startup saw shares up about 100% in one day on December 30th, followed by another 50% surge on January 2nd. The excitement comes after the company prepares to unveil this much anticipated FX prototype at the CES 2025. The FX lineup aims to bring high performance EVs to the mass market at competitive prices, a move that could shake up the industry. And I think in previous videos I was seeing that one of the FX Faraday futures is only like $20,000-$30,000. Not too much out there for one of those. And the recent rally couldn't come at a more interesting time for the EV sector, because by the end of 2025, it's estimated that 85 million EVs will be on the road globally, a 33% increase from 2024, driven by booming adoption in markets like China and Europe, which are expected to dominate with 82% of all EVs in use. And Faraday Futures timing aligns perfectly with this growth trend as it looks to carve out a slice of the rapidly expanding market. We'll dive deeper into FFIE. I'm gonna make a video on that one. Next we got HOLO. Ooh, HOLO. Okay, yeah. So HOLO probably the one I'm most excited for on this list. Because I already know that all the other ones are gonna continue to rally. That's just like how they always do from the lows. But HOLO is another story, because we done seen some crazy things happen at HOLO before. And it was, I was really hoping that those type of things back then would have already done happened at HOLO. But now that it's actually getting true fundamentals, those things like that will never happen again, because it was only doing those massive crazy moves like that because it lacked fundamentals to give it any type of certain grounds or position, and nobody knew what it was, nobody knew what it was about. They just sent it in for those quick spikes and sold it off real fast. Now they trying to figure out what this real value of this stock is, and kind of find out this is a stock dealing with semiconductors and quantum stocks and whatnot. But now it has some extra true value. They're value enough to be around those $10 even. You know, at least. That's why they put it. That's where they push it up too. And so off of this dip down now, we want to see this thing start to build support. You can see how that RSI is touching towards the middle range. Take note of how your RSI is starting to flatten out right there. You're gonna be looking for that next round of the bullet divergence that's gonna be getting made on your 4-hour chart. That's already coming in on your 2 hours and 30 minutes. Hopefully they come in for more bullishness here and towards the after hours. That'd be decent. If they do, then maybe they start to easier, build support. Because right now, if I show you hollow, they got all kinds of bearishness coming in this stock. Check this out. With the larges and extra larges and the mediums, you got the smalls. They all going out of this thing right now. With the first time we really seeing a bullish wave of cost distribution coming in, though. Like look at that. You never seen that. That's a rare sight on hollow. So super rare sight on hollow. That's crazy. So that's cool. That's cool. Hopefully they do build support on the time. Either way, I'm already up in there. It don't make no difference to me. Check this out. So. Hollow, for those of you who don't know, Hollow came out with news talking about how they done solved quantum computers with a new 22 spin quantum qubit or something like that, and it's supposed to solve all the disruptions that happen in quantum computers to make them more stable or something crazy like that. I ain't no quantum physicist, man. Check out the news, but or I mean, check out the recent videos where I done made plenty of hollow and quantum stock videos. Even I made even a whole complete guide for the 2025. That's a full deep dive on everything quantum and all the other stocks surrounding that, and even how it's gonna affect your cryptocurrencies. Because we finna be having those quantum cryptos. Okay, we got APLT. Applied Therapeutics. I've been in there for a couple of days now on APLT. They've been getting bullish. Now this the thing. Look at this right here. They coming in for some clean bullets. Like, bro, that's one of the most beautiful sight ever. From 77 cents, they already sitting up at about $1. You know that they were gonna slow down right at $1. Shorts don't want that, man. Check out short interest on these stocks. Sometimes in these videos I move too fast to show you all the short interest on all of them. So make sure you do take the time to check out your own things on your own time. But we got APLT that's massive in short interest. Like this is a short squeeze that's literally begging to happen. This is like number one short squeeze target right here. Like that's crazy right there, bro. And imagine if they came out with one piece of news right now. They could what's this? They got a piece of news right here with it with a deadline approaching. APLT investors who lost money urged to contact the law offices. And they getting bullish off. They be getting bullish off of these lawsuit newses and delistment newses and stuff like that. You check out for those because even the Mustang. And I don't know what that case is all about. We could look into it, but ain't no time for me to do all of that right now. I'll do that in another APLT video. If you request that down in the comments, then I know that you're actually looking forward to that. But a gap to fill, man, up towards about $10. That's cool. With a super short interest up in there. What they balance sheet like? They balance sheet now, it could be worse. It could be worse. Let's go check out the pressure on APLT. Ooh, look at this. They got the extra larges coming in. Those extra larges, those big wells, they love them. They love them a lawsuit case. They say a lawsuit, they not finna miss it. You know how to talk. Oh, look at the smalls coming in. Now we just watched that change. Yeah, I know you just watched that change. They coming on up in there with the bullish wave coming in on the cost distribution, getting even more bullish as we speak. And it's not really anything holding that back. That's like a small line of bearish cost distribution. This finna squeeze, bro. This finna make the move. APLT. APLT. Um, Therapeutics. Okay, so therapeutics, man, you're gonna need to be going to your website and you're gonna be needing to see they pipelines and you're gonna be needing to check and see what's moving on into the next phases. They got a few phases here. So every medicine and or drug they working on is another FDA approval, man. You got one, two, three, four. You got about 5 things up there. And they got one, two, three, four, five, 6 different steps they got to make. And that's not to mention every clinical trial and whatnot in between. So that's a lot of FDA approvals and or denials. Don't get me wrong, denials too, because this thing done dropped down. Whatever they done did to somebody, they done did them bad enough to send this thing all the way down. So keep in mind these therapeutics they do get wrecked, but at the bottom down here is where they make that bullish divergence, not at the top up there. And now and with the bearishness is what creates the opportunity. You know what I mean? And then UBI something at 77 cents, getting ready to break it. Look at that. As soon as it break over this dollar, it's gonna be too late on APLT. APLT, probably one of my more favorite ones on this list. Now that I actually re-looked at it again, I only look back at the whole set in these videos and stuff like that. And I'll do a deep dive to compare them all together. But easy alerts, early alerts, APLT, safe easy early seed, of course. You get these things along in a Discord, and then you'll be able to meet the rest of the members and all the coaches and them up in the chats. They be doing all they chat room stuff, going crazy up in there. You can always join me in my 24/7 live trading classroom where I'm doing this nonstop 24/7 to make sure everybody can succeed. Teamwork make the dream. Not only they help me succeed. They help me succeed even, because teamwork make the dream work. I'm not the only one that gives out alerts and stuff like that in here. The members, they've all mastered the strategy as well. They already know when they see the video and then they see that this thing got the low and oversold, they already know what to expect. Oh, it's gonna be easy reversal. I might have to wait a couple days. I'm finna check on those stats, make sure your volumes be, looking like that with the floats and all that stuff. But the bull run ahead in the stock that's the number one short squeeze target out there. But ARBK. I don't know much about this, so I'm glad to look at this one right now with a volume of 1.14 million and with an average volume of 1.14 million and a volume of 500,000. Wow, they starting to gear up on here though for the last couple of days from 52 cents. Man, they already sent this up to about 67, almost 70 cents on ARBK right now, sitting at 65 cents up 4.77%. Looking like it's starting to barcode here towards the after hours. I don't like to see those barcodes, but seeing this thing barcode up there with that low volume is better than seeing this thing have a high volume of those 100 300 millions, and then all the day traders finna sell that thing off because the only people that's even noticing something that has this low volume like this are the people who are seeing this video right now. They got a big free float though, a free float of 64 million. They're gonna need a lot of pressure, man. Don't get me wrong, but what are they? Let's check this out. So, ARBK PLC is a United Kingdom-based blockchain technology company, and the company is focused on crypto mining. It has a mining operation in Quebec, Texas. We're gonna have to look further into this. I'm all into the crypto mining, man. So much into the crypto miners, man, that even just yesterday I just put another $7,000 into my Bitcoin miner. I don't play no games, bro. I got 854, I'll mine it up, bro. And I recommend that you do too. I recommend that you do too. And not only me, everybody in the Banking with Billy Discord joined in on the Banking with Billy Miners Club, and we all doing that stuff together to get that easy money. And if you want to be able to if you want to create an extra form of wealth, or if you're looking to create your first passive income, or you trying to go quit your job, or I don't know what your goal is, bro. Maybe you're just trying to get yourself some extra dollars on the side, nonstop, so you can get your smokes or whatever you be on. You know what I mean? And join in on the Banking with Billy Miners Club, okay? Where we at with it? So, oh yeah, and I did make a couple videos on the Miners Club. You can check out the final official video where I thought I got robbed for about 6,000 when I tried to drop that dollar when I went to drop those dollars in there. And then, this is my first time transferring dollars through the blockchain. If you haven't done it yet, man, you're going to learn a whole lot of stuff, bro. And I'm here to see you on that journey. And if you want to, you can always join me on that 24/7 live trading classroom where it never stops. Because even though the market's closing down here right about now, I'm still on crypto all weekend. It don't mean nothing to me. But and I enjoy it, of course, and I enjoy making these videos for y'all to let y'all know what's next. You got ARBK coming in for that bullish diver. Look at this. This is just the beginning. You see your yellow Mac? Okay, so you know the trade. You don't know what I'm talking about. So you know, you don't want to get a stock when it's overbought and dangerous. That's what I do. That RSI is overbought and dangerous. Okay, you do not buy up there. Okay, you wait till that thing is oversold and safe on your specific chart trading time frame. Like notice, I'm looking at a daily chart, man. I'm looking at 4-hour charts and stuff like that, man. Maybe you like it faster, so you're doing it on your 15s or your 1 minutes. Different stats are gonna matter there. Keep in mind, but yeah, oversold, bro. This thing oversold, and then you got bullish divergence. Every single one of those things literally speaks to itself. They already done sold it all off. They finna get ready to buy it up. It's making bullish divergence. What more do you want? Then the things started getting more bullish. What else can what be going on? But massive short interest. I mean, like, what else you want? A crypto mining company. While you got where BTC go? While you got cryptocurrencies doing these. I mean, like, bro, what else you really looking for? ARBK. What else you looking for? An overbought stock that everybody already bought, huh? You got ARBK. Oh, and look at this. This ain't even the first time we catch around ARBK. We call ARBK not even just a couple weeks ago for a round. Oh, that makes it sound a whole lot more safe, right? Oh well, it's a stock that we already know come in for those bull runs before. It's gonna rally, man. Well, I mean, if cryptocurrency keep going up, I guess. It's a lot of companies doing like Bitcoin mining stuff. I mean, it's a lot of people doing it. I'm on it. I'm trying to go, But NMR LYT. The LYT. Okay, so I was excited to look more into this one. This one closes into the after hours. So they got an average volume of 1.42 million. They got a current value of 5.20 thousand on LYT, a tech company. I think like next week, so they was just in class telling me it was about 8,000 companies that's finna be at the big CES tech thing. Maybe LYT be one of those with a free float of 22.42 million. They're not gonna take that. I'd be better if it was, you know, like 2 million, but ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with it. So they're gonna start gearing up. Check it out. They're gonna start gearing up on that thing, bro. They're gonna start buying this thing up at the bottom. Of course, more volume would already be making it go higher, and you like to see that a little bit more, right? But you want to be in there where that volume is still low. You want to be in there where that volume is still under that average volume. Once that volume get up to that million, that's already a trigger point. Then once you get over the average volume, you already know that that's a trigger point. Then it's gonna start skyrocketing, and you're gonna see LYT go from these. Hold on, let me go back to a daily chart. Then you're gonna see LYT go from its 52 low, same as every single stock I'm showing you. Gonna go from its 52-week lows, then it's gonna pick up in that volume, then it's gonna pop up on the most actives. Just like all these random stocks you've seen up here that you never seen before, gonna get they turn on the most active list. Then they're gonna hit the top gainers and stuff like that. Then they ain't gonna be nowhere to be seen again for a while because everybody done moved on to the next things at the 52-week lows. You know what I mean? And then they gonna repeat that cycles. And then there ain't nothing wrong with them. You can still like hold on to some because some will be like more fundamentally sound, or like in between there they finally come out with some news to get themselves straight, or maybe they get or just in general get back in compliance. It's a big whales want to mess with it, but yeah, all of that stuff like that, man. This thing not massive in short interest. In fact, it's not even big in short interest. Not on Webull at least. Let's go look on Moomoo for LYT. Extra large is going out. Large is going out. You got some medias going out. And some smalls going out. The early C here in LYT. Let's look at the daily chart. Okay. Oh yeah, yeah. I always forget to mention this. So if you're one of those type of traders, you don't know how to like read your indicators and like the lines and stuff, just be a little bit too much for you. Over on the Moomoo, they have what's called a technical sentiment that shows you what if that thing is actually getting bullish or bearish on a meter. Like if you was looking like at your fear or greed index or something like that. So it'll tell you if that stock is getting more bullish or bearish based off of the current trend for all the indicators. If that makes things easier for you, it does make things easier for me. I don't really check it out like that though, because I do this, but if you don't do this, then I guess you can do that. But where we at with it? LYT. LYT along in my section, already going out for easy alerts. Don't miss out on this. And of course, there's more to see on all of these stocks. Like I just be showing, and I be like in the video, I just be showing things out from my section. Like, look, even in the French section, I don't know what they be saying in there, but they definitely saying LYT. You, you know what I mean? Like, other people be over, not just only me as well, because we all kind of trade the same. Not just us, just only Discord, but the whole world goes for wise investor go to the early seat, man. But MNRA, we almost to the bottom of this list. Okay, the triple play combo. We got MNRA, SAVA, and TNXP. The triple play combo. So we got NMRA down here towards 169. This is already done geared up to about 2049 cents here in today's trading session. They did sell this off just a smidge, okay? Nothing too fancy. This thing holding up. In fact, this is finna be a new support right here. This that new support right there, bro. 'Cause it's already done had its sell off. Like you want to be in on NMRA along with the rest of these few. They got some news up here. We'll check out in just 1 second. But with it, and it needs to say, man, every single one of these stocks, yeah, they are sold off. You know how it goes. They start at the bottom. You want to get in at the bottom. Every single stock I'm showing you is oversold, and some people are starting to buy slowly and safely. Okay, now. And yeah, man, these therapeutics, all the therapeutics probably the most dangerous ones, of course, because they done came out with some sort of drug or something that done mess somebody up. But they got that gap to fill though. But that gap though, check this out. NMRA. But that gap though, you know what I mean? Those are things that's not to be missed. Those are things that's not to be missed. You already know how that gap go. Y'all done seen it in thousands of videos. I done dropped in thousands of alerts all across the Discord. That gap, in thousands of stocks. Does this got options? They got options. This thing about to go to the moon. They got options in here and everything on NMRA. Unless you got SAVA. They got options. This thing about to take those options are already up about 100% That's crazy. They finna they already SAVA already moving. Oh, look on a SAVA, so it look like it's already taking off right there. Look, SAVA, they got the gap to about 30 something dollars in there, dude. This is crazy. Oh yeah, they short interest on these stocks. Big short interest on these massive short interest on NMRA. That's crazy. TNXP. TNXP not the biggest short interest. But TNXP already moving though. Where does go? Check this out. TNXP. Damn, I missed out on that making this video. That's crazy. But yeah, TNXP already moving though. You know, I'm talking about the triple play combo. Don't miss out on these, man. Every single stock I'm showing you is at the bottom, oversold. If you don't know what to get into next, you wondering what the next move is. You're like, okay, I want to get in something safe. You know, boom, pretty much every stock I'm showing you on this list is already in the green, and they already buying them up and looking to build support with gaps to fill. With massive gaps to fill, might I add at that, okay? And not only me, of course, but even the rest of your banker with Billy coaches are in there going in for those same, all that stuff like that. So don't feel alone. And if you out there alone, then no need. You need to go see that. You need to go see that triple combo play video. But after you see that, then you can always join in on a 24/7 live trading classroom with me and the rest of the full-time professional investors that are doing this full-time professionally all day, every single day. Not because we want to or just because we have to, but because it's a way of life. It's a way of life, man. And if you are, you're looking to be in the market, you got to find some way somehow to make those markets a proper way of your life. That way you can be comfortable and you ain't got to be every which way and stuff like that. But all that does come down with experience. So we will see you along your journey. Ask me any questions, and I encourage you to ask me the challenging questions. In fact, in fact, anybody who ever seen this video, wherever you at, big well, institution, news broadcast, or a small retail, day one, you've been doing this, or you are Warren Buffett. I challenge everybody to check out all the alerts. Go check out all the alerts in my section. Add those motherfuckers up. See what's going on. Check out those dates with those times. And if you can find one that just don't seem or match up, challenge me to it. I love to make a video on it. But I'm Billy Banks. I'll see y'all in there. Happy trade.